Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Keith Sagers, and wanted to actually, kind of take a break from the traditional message, but really wanted to just share something with you guys, and I'm hoping you can help me out. So last week, I took my boys to the park, and I met an amazing grandmother and two kids, young girl named Penelope, who's 6, and her brother Christopher, who's 8. And so we're at the park and my boys are playing around. I see this grandmother and the two kids kind of come onto the playground, and at this particular point I'm sitting just watching my boys run around and play, and I notice in the corner of my eye the little girl is starting to walk towards me. And so I turn slowly and she starts walking, and she slows down and looks back at her grandmother, and her grandmother says, "It's okay." And initially I'm like, all right, what are you going to tell me? I'm like, it's fine, whatever. And she comes over and she says to me, "Could you please open my milk?" And she had a little thing of milk, and so cracked the seal and turned it back, and so she can open it again. And she went back, and then right after that, her brother came and asked the same thing. So they went back and sat down and drank their milk, and before you know it, they're also, of course, on the jungle gym or playground with my boys, and they're playing. And it's funny because they started to introduce themselves to each other, and starting to have fun and play. And so I went over and spoke to the grandmother, whose name was Bertha, which was interesting because that was my late grandmother's name as well. And so I was introduced myself to Miss Bertha, and just like, look, these kids, I mean, they're absolutely beautiful, like just amazing spirit, just light. And she said, "Yeah, they're my heart." And she said, unfortunately, last week their father passed away unexpectedly. He died unexpectedly last week. Like, wow. And he was a single father, and he took care of them. And so right now, the grandmother, I believe, has custody of them. She takes care of them. And again, Penelope, she's 6, and Christopher, who's 8, and Christopher, I believe, has maybe some special needs as well. And they attend a school, a local school here in Snellville, Anderson Livesy Elementary. And the school has been very supportive, as a grandmother says, to both of the kids. And she also, the grandmother, she's there every Wednesday, apparently, she says, and she goes there and volunteers her time, and she popcorn for the kids, and just to be involved and engage there. But I'm reaching out because I would love to do something amazing for these two just beautiful kids who've really gone through a very, very rough time. And even in the midst of all of this, they still have the brightest lights. Just the spirit. They stole my heart, just put like that. And for that period of time, it's like dad mode kicked in. So I'm there playing with the kids and running around playing tag, and we're up and down on the jungle gym and just having a great time. Because I felt like I was supposed to be there at that moment. And the grandmother said, that their dad would come out here and do that with them. And it's funny because I knew, like, I felt that because the little girl, she kept tapping me, and she was like always on my shoulder. She's like, I love doing this out here, and it just kind of warms your heart. And so yeah, I'm just would love for just an amazing blessing to these two kids, and the grandmother who's experienced this kind of a situation. And I'm just putting it out there, see what comes back. Hey, you guys know when I do my messages, I believe truly that the world is waiting on all of us. They're waiting on us to show up, and especially show up for situations like this. So let's not be late. Take care.